大家欢迎回来，这里是 Shuu， 滑了一跤到台湾 ，I'm 倾古
And I am Marguerite，
我们教一点，
聊一点，
学一点英文 English。All right， 我们今天的主题是什么呢？嘣嘣嘣嘣嘣。
Okay, so today's topic is about a country, well, not a country, a company that has been very, very popular lately. And you guys might have heard it. It's called NVIDIA.
Wow, NVIDIA!
And this company, it took Taiwan and China by storm. So today we're going to talk about why it became so popular. And we're going to talk about someone in the company.
All right.
Okay. So for today's lesson, we have prepared not only just vocabulary, but we also made a little small essay for you guys to read along with us. And we will read paragraph by paragraph, and then we talk about the vocab. Okay, so let's start. So first off, Tinko, would you like to explain to us what is NVIDIA?
Sure. All right. NVIDIA is an American company that specializes in the creation of semiconductors called GPUs, sorry. Lately, the company has taken the world by storm.
And now we're going to talk about, Chingu, would you like to share the whiteboard?
Oh,
so
sure.
We can start. Yes. Today we're using a new software. We're using Discord, so it might be a little difficult. Have patience with us. We're still adjusting to the new software.
Wait a minute.
Yes. But this is so that you guys can also read along as we go.
Yeah.
So I can start by I will read along and you guys can follow. And then Chingu will explain to us what the vocabulary is for every single paragraph.
Okay,
let's start. So, have you all heard of the current rage in Taiwan? In early June, NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang made another discreet visit to Taiwan, thus taking the country by storm. The Taiwanese media dubbed this phenomenon Jensanity. Huang is known for being very down to earth. Not only does he take his family to stroll through the night markets, but he also dined with TSMC's chairman, Morris Chang, and Quanta Computer's chairman, Barry Lam, at the night markets, hence marking the bringing together of three tech giants in Taiwan's semiconductor industry, whose combined net worth reaches over 3 trillion. So much money!
Yeah. Trillion!
Okay.
I've never seen those numbers before.
Yes. I'm not going to get that rich this lifetime. Maybe the next one.
I'm so jealous.
I know. But it's okay. Maybe. So let's talk about the vocabulary. The vocabulary is everything that is highlighted in bold. So, Chingu, would you like to start with the first one? The first one was in the title. It's Take by Storm, so it's not in the first paragraph.
Okay, take by storm means quickly become very successful or popular in a place or among a group.
Yeah. So usually we say take something by storm, and in the something we add a place or a group. For example, here we used NVIDIA takes Taiwan and China by storm. And this saying, it could be used in a good way or a bad way. So it goes both ways, depending on how you look at it. But usually it's like, it's talked about someone that leaves a really deep impression on a group or a place.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, let's continue on to the next one. So number 2, rage.
Okay. A very popular trend or craze has two meanings, can be anger or a trade. Okay,
A
so the
trend.
first one, a trend. Okay, the first one means anger, can as a verb or noun. Most
Hmm.
kids make me rage. Often
Rage.
since a rage.
Ah,
Often since they are noisy. And number two,
true.
meaning to trade or craze as a noun.
Trend. Trend.
A trend or craze as a noun. AI is the current rage, right?
Correct.
Current rage. When it comes to creating images and summarizing, it can assist us in doing our jobs more efficiently.
Ah, yeah. So in this number, there are two different kind of meanings. Rage is commonly used to explain when somebody is very mad or just very angry at something.
Mm-hmm.
However, when you say this is currently, say you say all the rage, it can also be used to represent a trend. So, for example, here we said the current rage in Taiwan. This means that there is a trend in Taiwan or something that is very popular right now. So, there are
Mm-hmm.
two different meanings and it can vary by context. So, you guys have to be very careful when it comes to this word.
Oh, all right.
Okay,
And
so next one.
next one is CEO. CEO is
Oh,
short for Chief Executive Officer, the
mm,
top boss in a company. And my sentence
mm.
is Jensen is the CEO of NVIDIA.
Oh, wow. Chingu, you know what CEO stands for. Good job.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
other day, I was
Just like
asked,
a
I didn't.
boss.
Yes, I know what it means, but I don't think a lot of people know what it stands for. Like, it means Chief Executive Officer, like all the three words. I just knew it meant like, oh, it's your boss or the top boss in the
Mm.
company. But I
Mm-hmm.
didn't know like every single word of it. So good job.
Oh, thank you. All right, next
Okay,
one
next.
is down to earth. Okay, someone who
Mm,
is practical and realistic.
mm. We saw this vocabulary in episode 3, I think, when we were talking about the zodiac signs. I remember one of them were very
Yeah,
down to earth.
yeah.
Yeah.
I remember down to earth.
Yes, Jingu also remembers. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you guys want back to review, it's in episode 3.
Yes. All
Mm.
right. And next one, tech giant. A very large and influential company in the technology industry.
Yeah. So for example, here in the essay, we talked about three tech giants being NVIDIA CEO, then there was TSMC's CEO, and also Quanta Computers. So tech giant usually it refers to the company.
Mm.
So when we talk about tech giants, we would be talking about NVIDIA, TSMC, and Quanta Computer.
Mm.
Mm.
Wow.
Okay,
Okay,
now
next
the next.
one.
Oh, this one is a bit hard.
Yeah,
Mm.
semiconductor. Semiconductor, right?
Mm.
Semiconductor.
Yes, semiconductor.
Okay, it's a material used in electronics. Companies
Yeah.
mentioned today, like NVIDIA and TSMC, are well known sellers of this.
Yes. So semiconductors are very important inside a computer, but it's a bit difficult to explain exactly what it is. It's a pretty deep thing. So we just lightly touched on it and defined it as a material used in electronics. But if you guys are interested, you guys can look it up online. There is so much information nowadays on it. Okay, next one. Number 7.
Number 7
Net worth.
is net worth. Means how much someone or something is worth after subtracting debts used to measure wealth.
Oh, so for example, what we noticed this time when making the podcast is that usually in Chinese they will give you the worth of the person, not the net worth. So it will tell you how much money this person has without taking off the debts. But in English, when you look up somebody's worth, usually you will only see net worth, like when you take off all their debts, which is a weird cultural thing. We don't know why.
Yeah, it's a culture different.
Yes, but little fun fact for everybody. Okay, let's continue on to the next part of the essay. So this is paragraph 2.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay.
Chingu, let me know when
Here.
you're ready.
Okay. During
Ready.
Huang's visit to Taiwan, large numbers of media outlets interview him daily. In these interviews, Huang frequently mentioned Taiwan is a very important country, which made the Chinese government unhappy. In the past, Taiwanese celebrities were often forced to public support Chinese unification and oppose Taiwan independence to earn money in China. Additionally, when other companies or individuals claim to be pro-Taiwan, the Chinese would angrily criticize them or blacklist and ban their sales in China.
Thank you, Chingo. Wow, very good. Okay, so since Chingo read the part of the essay, I will do the vocabulary. So here we have 3 different words, and they're all in the last sentence because they're all very similar. So the first one is to criticize. This is a verb, an action, and it's to say what you don't like about something. So for example, the sentence Chingu made was that netizens always criticize a lot on the internet. However, they don't have enough courage to say these less words in person. Oh, I feel like that is a lot of people. They always say things behind your back, but in front of you, they don't always say it. They shut up.
Yeah.
Okay, next up, there's blacklist. So blacklisting is also another action. All of these are actions, and this is to put something on a list of disapproval or of avoidance. So like it's kind of like like a blacklist. People call it blacklist too. So it's when you just say, oh, these people are, for example, not allowed in my house. That's when you blacklist someone. So for example, I say Chingu last time she did something bad to me. She didn't pay money when she was at my house. So I would say, oh, Chingu is blacklisted from my house. So obviously not. Chingu is welcome to come anytime to Costa Rica. Yay!
Yeah.
I'm so bored here.
Yeah.
Okay. So some Taiwanese were blacklisted by the Chinese government because they had totally different opinions on common values. This was Chingu's sentence. Very good. So advanced. Wow. Okay. And now the last one is to ban. And banning is also an action word. So it's to officially not allow something. And the sentence that I made with this was that I heard that plenty of live streamers got banned. They got prohibited. Because of their revealing clothes and inappropriate behaviors.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Okay, well, now since we're done with that part, I will read and Chingu will do the vocab. So let's. However, this time around, the Chinese government remains silent in the face of NVIDIA. They even try to control the news, preventing more Chinese people from seeing related reports. Some Chinese netizens even try to twist the meaning to justify NVIDIA's statement by explaining that country can also signify a rural area, while nation refers to a real country. Huh? How did they do that? That's so weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't really make sense to me, I feel like. That's why they say that they twisted the meaning.
Yes, yes. They twist the meaning all the time, I think.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
and
so
their vocabulary is netizens. Actually, in the criticize that sentence, that example sentence you might hear, I already used netizens.
in the other, yeah.
In this sentence. Yeah. Okay. So netizens means people who use the internet a lot, usually used to describe Chinese internet users. And netizen is net plus citizens. So they combine
Uh,
together become netizen.
ah, yeah, that makes so much sense because net of like the internet. Oh, huh. I never thought of it that way. But yeah, Chingo is right. Usually when we talk about netizens, I'm not very sure why, but online usually it only refers to Chinese internet users, not really worldwide. Sometimes it is used to use in a worldwide context, but usually it will be to describe Chinese users. Okay, Chingo, let's continue. Would you like to read the last one?
Okay. Oh, all in all, despite Huang's controversial claim, China was very passive. It's not very surprising, as nearly 70% of the world's GPUs are made by Jensen's company. And NVIDIA has also become recognized on the worldwide scale. This shows that this shows not only China's interest in NVIDIA's market, but also the double standard in the whole China-Taiwan situation.
Oh, okay. So the vocabulary in this section is the word double standards, and this is used by some people to describe when different rules apply to different people or situations. And it makes something unfair. For example, here, China, when other people say, oh, Taiwan is a country, China will ban them, China will blackmail, they will criticize them. But because NVIDIA is so strong, when NVIDIA says, oh, Taiwan is a country, China is like, okay. Not happy, but okay.
Yeah, nothing wrong. I won't do anything to you.
Exactly. So these are called double standards. When depending on the person, even though they do the same thing, you might be like, I will let this slide. Okay, so do we read this again or do we end it here?
Okay. Yeah, we read this again. We
Okay.
read all of this, the whole article, for you guys. All right.
All for you.
And it's my turn.
Yes.
Okay, sure.
You can do one and I'll do the next.
Okay. Have you all heard of the current rage in Taiwan? In early June, NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang made another discreet visit to Taiwan, thus taking the country by storm. The Taiwanese media dubbed this phenomenon Jensanity. Huang is known for being very down to earth. Not only does he take his family to stroll through night markets, but he also dined with TSMC's chairman, Maurice John, and Quanta Computer's chairman, Barry Lim, there, hence marking the bringing together of three tech giants in Taiwan. semiconductor industry, whose combined net worth reaches 3 trillions.
Wow, good job, Chingu. Wow, your pronunciation was so good.
Thank you. I'm so happy.
Good job. Okay, let's move on to the next one then. So, during Huang's visit to Taiwan, large numbers of media outlets interviewed him daily. In these interviews, Huang frequently mentioned Taiwan is a very important country, which made the Chinese government unhappy. In the past, Taiwanese celebrities were forced to publicly support Chinese unification and oppose Taiwan independence to earn money in China. Additionally, when other countries or individuals claimed to be pro-Taiwan, the Chinese would angrily criticize them or blacklist and ban their sales in China.
Oh.
Uh-oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, go.
However, this time around, the Chinese government remained silent in the face of NVIDIA. They even tried to control the news, preventing more Chinese people from seeing related reports. Some Chinese netizens even tried to twist the meaning and justify NVIDIA's statement by explaining that country can also signify a rural area, while nation refers to a real country.
Oh, okay. All in all, despite Wang's controversial claim, China was very passive. It's not very surprising, as nearly 70% of the world's GPUs are made by Jensen's company. And NVIDIA also has become recognized on a worldwide scale. This shows not only China's interest in NVIDIA's market, but also the double standards in the whole China-Taiwan situation. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're done.
Yes.
So, this is almost the end of our lesson today, but we have one last question for you all to think about. So, Chingu, would you like to ask everybody?
Well, NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang states children today shouldn't learn programming. Learning how to use AI is more important. Do you agree with this claim? What are your thoughts on this? You can leave the comments down below.
Yes, that was so interesting for me because I think that a few years ago, everybody wanted to learn programming and coding, but now that's not so in trend anymore. I was like, oh. But I think that programming is still a very good skill to learn. Chingu and I are learning a bit of it. Yes, but it's very good because it helps your critical thinking a lot and it works your brain, makes it exercise.
Yes.
Okay, so today this is the end of our lesson.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Okay.
We have upgraded. Yes. We have effects now. We have sounds.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Okay, Shuu 滑了一跤，离开台湾。I'm 倾古。
And I am Ivory.
下个星期一我们再见啦！谢谢大家，我们下次继续一起来练习跟学习英文喽！大家拜拜。
拜拜。